So thank you, Shanti. Obrigada. And it's time now to get on with today's Memory Cafe Magic Monday session. So, hola, wherever you may be, our magicians, we are sailing in the Mediterranean Sea and we are away from home. And this month has had a very befitting celebration for all of us. It has been a Grandparents' Day celebrations. Now, on Memory Cafe, we have many grandparents. And now, let's get into that celebration mood. After all, it is our day, and it's a day to celebrate. So here we go. To set the tone, we have selected a very nice song. And Mary will do the honors by sharing that song, which has a beautiful message for us all.
Grandparents' Day, we celebrate you for all the love you give and all that you do. You're the roots of our tree, the lights in our way. So here's to you with all our love on this special day. Your hugs feel like home, in your arms we're never lost. Through every joy and sorrow, you've guided us across. With every laughing tear, you've shown us how to live. In your gentle, caring way, you've taught us how to give. Happy Grandparents' Day, we celebrate you for all the love you've given and all that you do. You're the roots of our tree, the light in our way. So here's to you with
So thanks, Mary, and to all our grandparents. This was a lovely message for all that we share and the more we care, we will always have the love and blessings from our grandchildren. Okay, so with that, let's move on. Gratitude is the music of the heart. And today, at this moment, let us lift up our thoughts to the Almighty and thank Him. Yes, first of all, let us express our gratitude to our very own grandparents. We have spent many years with them. They have been the voice in our growing up, the guidance. So let us first thank the Lord for the gift of our own grandparents and express our gratitude. Yes, and thank them. Many may be enjoying eternal bliss. And yes, we thank them for their love and their guidance. Today, whatever we may be enjoying is due to their hard work. What they worked hard for, and they have left as a legacy for us to take forward, to enjoy, and take it forward to our very own grandchildren. Today, many of our Memory Cafe members are blessed to be grandparents, and many grand-aunts also who are there. This is all for you, because it is the love that you give to your grandchildren that we all share with our grandchildren and our grandnephews or nieces. It makes life so meaningful for them. Let us ask the Lord for His blessings of good health and well-being. After all, if we are in good health, we have that energy to spend time, to move around with our grandchildren, and to give them so much of ourselves. Let us seek the Lord's blessings of wisdom and the joy to live life to its fullest. After all, our grandchildren would love to see happy and healthy grandparents. And that is the memory that they will always have of us. So, as we continue to be a source of strength and inspiration to our grandchildren, let us enjoy their presence. And whatever we give to them is the legacy we leave for them. So, from here, as we thank the Lord for the gift of each grandparent in our memory cafe, let us also thank the Lord for all the other blessings, our benefactors, our volunteers, and moreover, let us be there for each other. Our strength is in our togetherness. And for this, let us be grateful and thankful. Let's just pause for a moment and spend a moment in prayer. Yes, life is a gift, and we are grateful that we have a chance to wish our dear members on their birthdays. We may be close, we may be far, wherever we may be. We have our greetings going out to those celebrating their birthdays this week. So today we have our very own Isabel, who is celebrating her birthday today. Yes, we have Isabel. These are our pioneers. She and her husband Anthony have been with Memory Cafe, and their presence has helped in the growth of Memory Cafe. So we pray for our Memory Cafe, our magician, Isabel from Miramar. And can't believe it, July is getting over and we enter into August, and we have 3 members, Wally Fernandez from Panjim. For our physical sessions, everyone will see Wally walking in with his guitar, and we know immediately we are going to have a sing song for that session. Then on 3rd, we also have Elvina Sequeira from Carmona. Elvina has got into writing. She's an author. Moreover, she's very talented, very artistic, loves to do a lot of crochet, and maybe now trying a hand also on knitting, maybe. And on 3rd, we also have Manuela Cardos, way back in Mumbai. But for us, many of us, a dear amigo, very enthusiastic, loves to take part in all the activities, and moreover, loves all the craft that we do. So let us ask the Lord to bless them. We have this beautiful slide made by Jel. Yes, wishing all of you a happy birthday. And let's also send our wishes in song. And Mary will play the happy birthday song for us right now. Let's get ready to sing the happy birthday song for our birthday celebrants. I know it. Isabel must be beaming. After all, it's so nice to be wished on your birthday. It's her birthday today. And I'm sure Isabel is happy to be here with us today.
I've spotlighted her, yeah.
Okay. So moreover to the birthday girl and to this. Manuela, yes, there's the birthday girl. Give us a big wave out. That's the spirit, Isabel. God bless you with good health and keep up this enthusiasm of yours.
Thank you so much, all of you.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Isabel.
Wally, Manuel, and Vina.
Happy
Birthday to you all.
So keep smiling.
Thank you.
Have so much of love coming across to you, Isabel.
Thank
We're blessed
you.
to have your birthday today.
You made my day for me.
That's what Memory Cafe is all about. That's the togetherness we share and you're always there for each other. So, okay, and we are over to Babita for our fitness session.
Thank you, Burley. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
And all the best to all those birthday girls and boys. May you have a wonderful year. Okay, so before you catch hold of your pen, let's catch hold of our breath. Get your feet on the ground. Get your back. Close your eyes for a while. And try to remember or recollect rather your last birthday party. Take a deep breath in, exhale out, gently. Now, keeping your back straight, place your right palm on the left side of your chest. Straighten your left hand. Now, look at your left palm. Lift your hand. Keep on looking at your palm. Stretch your hand behind and bring your hand slowly down. So rotate your hand. Look at your palm. 1, 2. Keep on looking at your palm. 3, 4. Hand straight. 5. Fingers straight. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3. Open up your shoulder blades. 4. Keep on looking at your palm. Exercise your eyes. 5. Relax. Take a breath. Now place your left palm on the right side of your chest. Straighten your right hand. Look at your right palm. 1. Stretch behind and rotate. 2. Keep your hand or fingers straight. Stretch. 3. Keep on breathing. 4. Look at your palm, Lalita. 5. Now reverse. 1, 2, 3. Keep on looking at your palm. 4, 5. Relax. Take a breath. Now lift your left hand at your shoulder level. Now make a fist of your palms, putting your thumb in. Now press your right thumb on your left elbow. Press your thumb on your left elbow. Hold your elbow. Now bend your left hand and rotate your elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now make a fist of your right palm, putting your thumb in. Now press your left thumb on your right elbow. Bend your hand and rotate your elbow. 1, 2, 3. Keep your upper arm relaxed. 4, 5. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now lift your hands and rotate your wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. Only your wrist. 1. Keep your hands relaxed. 2.
You told them that you're going or something?
5. Relax. Now, those of you who can stand, gently stand. Okay. Keep your feet at 90. Now lift your right heel and twist your leg in, out. Now those who are seated also do this. 1, in, out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now left. Lift your left heel, those who are standing, and in, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now lift your right toes, everybody, and twist your ankle in, out. 1, 2, as much as you can. 3, 4, 5. Left. Lift your left toe and twist. 1, 2, 3. Those who are seated also. 4, 5. Now twist your right ankle inwards and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now twist your right ankle outwards. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now roll your right toes outwards and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those who are seated also can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Now, those who are standing, remain standing. Now, lift your hands up from the sides. Slow. Now, catch hold of your left palm, leaving your left thumb out. Straighten your hands. Now, tilt towards your right side. Your right. And feel the stretch on the left side from your waist upwards. Keep your chest lifted up, hands straight, Meridel. 1, Mary, straighten your hands. 2, Mercy, straighten your hands. Olivia, straighten your hands. 3. Now gently come to the start. Release your palms. Bring your hands slowly down. Relax. Keep your eyes open. Inhale. Exhale. Again, lift your hands slowly up from the sides. Now hold your right palm, leaving your right thumb out. Straighten your hands. Tilt towards your left side, keeping your chest lifted up. Now feel the stretch on the right side. Breathe. 1. Keep your hands lifted up, Sabi. Don't drop it down. Lift it up. Yes, just be there. No worries. 2. Ursula, relax your lips. 3. Mario, straighten your hands. Now gently come to the start. Release your palms. Bring your hands slowly down. Relax. The first few seconds, what we did, would help you to open up your shoulder blades, to strengthen your upper arms, to take care of your elbows and your wrist. Take a deep breath in, exhale out, gently. Those who are standing, walk towards your support, sideways. Turn towards your support, palms on your support, stretch your thumbs. Now keeping your feet at 90, take your left leg behind. Now bend your right knee, keeping your left leg straight. And if you're comfortable, roll your left toes out. Only if you're comfortable. Otherwise, just knee your. But see that your left leg straight is on both the sides. This way or this way. One. Now those who are seated, lift your left leg up. Lift your left leg up. 2. Keep on breathing. Marcia, you can put your right foot down on the ground and roll your. Marcy, put your right leg down. Now release your leg. Take a breath. Those who are standing, don't lift your leg. It's only for those who are seated. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your feet at 90. Palms on your support. Stretch your thumbs. Take your right leg behind. Take a comfortable distance. Now bend your left knee. Now only if you're comfortable, roll your right toes out. But keep your legs straight, even if you're not rolling your toe out. Those who are seated, lift your left leg up. 1. Keep your chin lifted up. Don't droop your chin down. We are always down like this. Lift your chin. 2. Keep on breathing. Now gently release your right leg, left knee. Get your legs together. Take a breath. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out gently. Now those who are standing, lift your hands, lift your heels, walk on your toes sideways, come back to your seat. Now do that only if you're comfortable. Now gently sit.
कैसा पानी भरा है किचन में कैसे पानी
Breath
कहाँ से
in.
हाँ
Exhale gently.
कैसा पानी आता है आप भी चाय गरम करके
In pranayama, use your thumb and your index finger. Now you all will be holding your breath in. Okay? So the technique is left inhale, you all will hold your breath and right exhale. So gently block your right nostril. Get ready. Left inhale. Block. 1, 2, right, exhale. Left, Lalita, left, inhale. 1, 2, right, exhale. Left, inhale. Hold. 1,
नहीं मैंने बोला नहीं कोई
right,
तो ऐसा आता है ये देखो
left,
क्या नहीं बोलता है
hold. 1, 2,
हाँ भी पानी आता है मैं अभी मेरा चाय गरम करके बैठ
say, left, inhale, hold. 1, 2, right, exhale. Release your hand. Take a deep breath through both your nostrils. Now you all will breathe in from your right. You all will hold your breath and exhale out through your left. So block your left nostril. Get ready. Right. Inhale. Hold. 1, 2, left, exhale. Sabi, use your 2 fingers. Right, inhale, hold. 1, 2, left, exhale. Right, inhale, hold. 1, 2, left. Lara, keep your face in the center. Right. Inhale. Hold. 1, 2, left. Exhale. One last time. Right. Inhale. In the center. Hold. 1, 2, left. Exhale. Release your hand. Take a deep breath through both your nostrils. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out gently. You want to have a good sleep. You want to have your pressures in balance. Practice pranayama. Practice breathing practices every day. Now join your palms in Namaskar position. You all will be taking a deep breath, lifting your hands. You all will exhale out. Now, if there is anything that is disturbing you right now, if any kind of disturbance is there in your mind, please bring it out through your voice. Take a deep breath, lifting your hands. Exhale loudly. Let all your disturbance go through your mouth. We'll do this one more time. Take a deep breath, lifting your hands. Louder, without putting any relax. Join your palms, start to rub. Now cup your palms on your eyes. Release, rub your palms upwards on your face. Now rub your ears nicely with your fingers all over. Rub your ears nicely. Now rub the tip of your fingers all over your scalp. Rub your neck and your nape upwards. Place your palms on the opposite side of your shoulders. Rub your shoulders straight on your upper arms, circular on your elbows, straight on your forearms. Rub your palms. Now twist your fingers clockwise, counterclockwise, one by one. Now tap your thighs, tap your lower leg, touch your toes, go down, and then come up. Relax. So have a good and nice evening ahead. Thank you for having me. Continue sailing in your ship. Bye, everybody. See you all next Monday.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Babita.
Babita.
Bye.
Yes, you kept all us grandmothers and fathers active. So thanks so much for giving us your time, your dedication. We'll always be grateful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So, magicians,
Babita.
are you all ready? I think it's time for a sip of water. And after that, I hope you're... So, Mary and Maridel, are we set?
Ready.
Yes.
Oh,
Sheldon,
yes.
would you like to do the puzzle? Sheldon?
Yes, Maridel.
Okay.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Over to you.
Okay. Yeah. Mary, can you start sharing the screen, please? So, we are grandparents, no doubt. But all of us remember our grandparents with a lot of affection and fondness. And here we have a quiz for you where there are 10 items that would remind us of our grandparents. Some of our grandparents were from the 19th century. My grandfather was born in 1897. And there were many from the 20th century. Some of those things that they used at that time are now obsolete, but I'm sure we will be able to remember them. So let's see. Mary, can we have the first screen?
Perfect.
Okay. We can see the first 5 clues. Okay. The first 5 clues. Grandma's magic wands that turn yarn into love. The second one, I'm the only smile you can remove before bedtime.
Okay,
The third, the time capsule where faded colors hold the brightest memories. The fourth, a reliable support that transforms into a dance partner when music plays and no one is watching. The fifth, it looks like a flower, but instead of nectar, it gives music. Now, we give you a little time. We'll give you a minute to think of the answers. Then we'll move on to the next screen, which has another 5 clues. Okay? So your time starts now to find the answers to these 5 clues. I think everyone's got their thinking caps on.
Everybody's quiet. I think
Yeah.
they're really thinking.
Is the first one knitting needles?
Yes.
Write
And
down your answers.
I think we can
Let's
see.
give everyone a chance.
supposed to give the answers, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll show
Giving
you
it
the
later.
answer. We'll give you a chance to answer. Let everybody try.
It's fun to see everybody thinking. Go along.
Time capsule, my favorite flowers, one of the brightest was.
Come on. Tighten your thinking caps. Let them squeeze out the answers from your brains.
Or loosen them to air your brains.
Okay. Maybe that will help better.
That would be a reliable support.
Yeah. that can become a dance partner when music plays, but when nobody's looking.
Yeah. Looks like a film. Looks like.
Okay, I think we've had more than a minute. Let's move. Shall we move on to the next screen with the next 5 clues?
Sure.
Yeah.
You are.
Are you all done? We'll come
Yeah.
back to them. We can show them again. Yeah.
The accessory that turns blurry grandkids into adorable ones once again. The only workout Grandpa enjoys without ever leaving the spot.
The only workout Grandma enjoys.
Yes.
Leaving the spot.
Then the 8th one. This thing turns a quiet kitchen into the smell of love. Grandma's kitchen. The 9th one. It catches voices from thin air and traps them in a wooden box. And 10, a window to the world, even if the view is in black and white.
TV.
Some of these things we still use, we grandmas and grandpas. But some of these things, I don't think our grandchildren will ever see.
They work out without ever leaving the spot.
Yeah. Right. Just
Come
think.
on. Our seniors are all very smart. I'm sure you'll get all 10 answers.
Only workout Grandpa. No, not maybe.
I heard someone say the only workout Grandpa enjoys
Without ever leaving the
without
spot.
leaving the spot, but sometimes the grandchildren like to take up that spot from Grandpa.
That's a little difficult.
And maybe the cats and dogs too.
Or
Yeah.
perhaps they like to work out along with Grandpa.
With Grandpa, yeah.
Catches voices from the name.
Especially cats.
Lots of clues.
Yeah.
Are we done? It catches voices from the name.
Let's give them 15 seconds more, okay?
Done.
Yeah. There's something very exciting coming up next. We need a little more time for that too.
Okay, your time is up. And let's get to the answers. Mary, can we have the answers now? One by one, if possible.
You want to ask them or I display?
Okay, we can ask them.
Okay. Who will give us the answer to clue number 1? Grandma's magic wands that turn yarn into love. I think
Unmute
everyone
and
can
shout.
unmute themselves now.
Yes, unmute.
Unmute.
Yes.
I saw Barbara's hand up.
Okay, knitting needles.
Very
Yes.
good. Here they are, Grandma's magic wands.
That's what they're doing at the workshop.
Yeah.
And the only smile you can remove before bedtime.
Dentures, I think.
Dentures.
Yes,
False
Olivia
teeth.
dentures.
Yeah.
Mary, these are coming, the answers are coming up there. The time capsule where faded colors hold the brightest memories.
Photo album.
Album, yeah. Photograph.
Photograph album, yeah. These are those old photograph albums, the black pages with the photos stuck on them. I don't think our children will ever see them. Then,
Karishma albums.
this is the one, a reliable support that transforms into a dance partner when music plays and nobody's watching.
Oh, yes.
Broom handle.
The walking stick, could it be a walking stick?
Walking sticks,
Broom
yes.
handle.
Yes.
Or a broom handle, I think.
Mopping handle.
Yes, Susan, it can be a walker as well.
Yes.
Yes.
What about a
Broom
chair?
handle.
What about a chair?
Which chair?
Any chair. It has 4 legs. So
Grandpa,
you have to
Take the
balance
chair
it.
with you.
No.
It looks like a flower, but instead of nectar, it gives music.
Gramophone.
Gramophone.
A
The
gramophone.
nice.
gramophone, where you wind and wind and wind and then play your record.
And
HMV.
then the flower blooms into music.
The funnel.
The accessory that turns blurry grandchildren into adorable ones again.
Eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses. Yes.
Eyeglasses or spectacles.
So sweet.
And the daily workout Grandpa enjoys without ever leaving the spot.
Armchair.
Rocking chair.
Rocking chair.
chair.
Rocking chair,
Rocking
recliner.
chair.
Yeah, you got it
So very
right,
often
Grandpa
you
says.
Rock.
Yeah, rocking
You see
chair.
even the cat trying to hawk and place. That the thing that turns a quiet kitchen into the smell of love.
Oh,
The stove. The
Cookies.
stove.
Cakes.
The
Yes.
stove.
Oh, Susan, you're thinking of sort
The
hotel.
stove. The
it goes
stove.
with
Yeah,
Let's
getting
see the
close to it.
answer. Let's see the answer, Mary.
Smell of love is cookies, I
Stove.
think.
Ah,
oven.
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 Stove.
Then
Lovely
it catches
flavors.
voices from thin air and turns them into, and what's it, Mary?
A wooden
Puts them in a
Speakers.
wooden box.
Speakers.
What could this be? It catches voices from thin air and puts them into a wooden box.
Microphone.
Speakers, I thought.
Radio.
Radio.
Got it
To
right.
listen to the
Radio.
radio.
Nostalgia.
Oh, yes.
Just looking at
That
it.
was the radio to remember.
I'm
A
thinking of
window
speakers.
to the world, even if it is in black and white.
Oh,
TV.
beautiful.
Camera.
Black and white TV.
Oh, it could be TV or camera.
A
Camera.
window
Yeah.
to the
Voices and
world,
a
even
camera?
if it is in black and white.
A camera in black and what's that?
TV.
Window to the world.
TV.
Yes.
Television.
It takes us
Television.
closer to the world here.
Newspaper.
Window to the world.
Newspaper.
Yes, Susan, you got it right. The
Good.
newspaper.
Even if it is view in black and white. True.
So,
Fantastic there. Well done.
Good God.
and thank you, Mary, for sharing.
Sharing it.
Congratulations
Thanks
to
a lot.
everybody. You've done a good job.
I know.
Guessing
Good
all the
thinking.
clues
Good thinking.
and going back to our own grandparents. So now it is over to Burley.
It was a nice journey down memory lane. Thanks, Del Mary. And all I think our co-grandmothers
Amit says
felt
he's in.
something like this would be good. So,
Dr.
pat on our
Can't
backs.
hear, please.
So over to
No.
you, Sheldon.
Very noisy.
Sheldon
Burley, Dr. Amit says he's in.
is coming in.
Okay, we'll do the sip first.
Okay.
Where's Dr. Amit?
Dr. Amit, I saw him on Zoom user. I think it's him. Is that Dr. Amit? Good evening, doctor. Are you in?
He had put a message in the group, Sheldon.
Yes.
Yes. I'm sure doctor was enjoying the...
Oh yes, I was enjoying the shower of riddles in monsoon. It's fun to enjoy the monsoon and enjoy what monsoons bring with it, and the showers that you all bring, showers of blessings and all around. So I thought I'll keep the sip also on monsoon, and also kind of tell you all that today when I'm wearing yellow and everything is yellow.
Hope it's not
It's not
jaundice.
Hepatitis Day. Yes, it's Hepatitis Day today. 28th of July is World Hepatitis Day because it was on this day that the hepatitis B virus was first identified, and so it's keeping that in mind. We observe Hepatitis Day on this day, but also raise awareness on this. And I thought since there is a mixture of monsoon and hepatitis, I just thought I'll just see what the connection is and share that with you. And the word monsoon itself. I shared my views on monsoon and told you something about safety before and what you need to do, keeping the word safety in mind. But today I want to talk about monsoon. Put it that way. So M of monsoon for all seniors, I always stress on this is that you have to make sure that you manage your surroundings. Manage your surroundings to ensure there is no slippery flooring anywhere. So especially in the veranda, there's some little water collected somewhere. That place gets some moss and gets very slippery. In your garden, some parts get very slippery. You may think that it is safe to put your foot there. You used to walk that path all the while, but in monsoons, that path can get slippery. One fall can be a disaster. So be very careful of slipping during monsoons and be very vigilant about it. And also the footwear that you use. Your If your footwear is bald, otherwise you could have walked with it because it's like rubber and it would manage. But in the monsoon, that bald footwear with no grip can lead to a disaster and you can slip and fall. So be very careful about that. M of monsoon tells you to manage the floor that you're walking on, whether it's outside, whether it's inside. Be very careful and try to avoid falls. O is opt for clean water and clean food. And we're talking about Hepatitis Day, hepatitis A and hepatitis E are transmitted feco-orally, which means that somebody's feces comes into your mouth. It's that dirty. The viruses from someone through their feces ends up into your food chain and you consume, and that's how we end up getting jaundice of hepatitis A or hepatitis E. And this, we have seen a lot of cases during the monsoons because water is flowing and sanitation is little poor, and there can be contamination as a result of that. So you have to be very careful of this and be vigilant about trying to prevent hepatitis during the monsoon time. N is no to smoking and no to alcohol. Keeping yourself healthy during monsoons, you tend to be at home and then you have nothing to do and then you end up doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. So be a little vigilant about that and avoid that. S of monsoon is telling us to sanitize your hands, clean your hands, because you'll be going out, you'll be touching certain things, you'll be coming back inside, and then you'll be touching things. And then there's a possibility of you getting diseases from outside inside. So that's how, even respiratory tract infection, we feel that it's aerosols that are causing that, but also it is the hand. You touch certain things that the person with this infection has touched, as a result of which you end up getting it. So therefore, during the COVID times, we always told people to sanitize your hands. Besides wearing masks, clean your hands is what we were telling people, because that's how respiratory infections also get transmitted. During the monsoons, we see a lot of these cases. So be careful about that. The O of monsoon is observe your surroundings, because you need to make sure there's no mosquito breeding sites over there. These coconut shells, broken bottles, broken pots, those the water plates that you put under your the vases that you have at home for your flower pots. All these collect water, and clean water is breeding site for Aedes mosquito, for the Anopheles mosquito, which will transmit dengue, which will transmit malaria. So we are seeing increase in the number of cases of dengue and malaria these days. So be a little vigilant about that. They will be breeding around your house. Keep your surrounding clean. You'll be keeping yourself safe and keeping your neighbors as well safe. So think of them, think of yourself, and try to keep away from mosquito bites and do everything that also can prevent mosquito bites. Besides just dropping the breeding sites, you also need to make sure that you're safe from any mosquito bite. The other condition that we've seen increase during these days in monsoon time is a disease called leptospirosis. Leptospirosis enters through any broken skin that you have. So especially if you're walking during waterlogged areas in monsoon, we have a lot of outbreaks of leptospirosis take place in Mumbai. So when there is a lot of this flooding and people have to walk through waterlogged areas, and that contains urine of rats. Urine of rats contain the spirochete called leptospira, and that enters your skin. It can present the same way as, presents with jaundice. It presents with someone turning yellow, and urine becoming high color, so high colored urine, a yellowish discoloration of the eyes. It is something similar to jaundice, but it is something that has to be treated early, otherwise leptospirosis can kill. We have treatment for leptospirosis. Someone has to have a high degree of suspicion that it could be leptospirosis, and has to do the test for leptospirosis and treat leptospirosis. So if you are having high color urine, the yellowish discoloration of the eyes, the nails are looking yellowish, then go and see a doctor. Don't ignore that. It's important to do that as early as possible. The monsoon has two O's. The other O is also observe yourself and observe, the treatment that you're taking. What sometimes I've noticed that because it is monsoon and there's difficulty to go to the pharmacy, go to the hospital, people do not take the medicines that are always taking. So treatment that you're taking for diabetes or hypertension gets neglected. So that should not be the case. You should take it regularly and make sure that you have enough stock during the monsoon time, such that you do not run out of those medications and don't really depend on someone else for that. And the end of monsoon is trying to tell you, never ignore your symptoms. I said this time and again. Never ignore your symptoms. You're having fever, don't ignore it. You're having a cold, don't ignore it. You're having some cough, don't ignore it. Explain that to someone who's going to make sure that will take you to someone who can deal with it. So get to a doctor, get to a physician who can do something about it. Don't ignore it, because especially in elderly, if you ignore these symptoms, they build up, and the damage done can be much higher. And therefore, early intervention is always the best intervention. So keep yourself safe. Don't worry about monsoons. Enjoy the monsoons. At the same time, think of yourself and stay safe, stay healthy. That's my sip for the day.
Thanks, Dr. Amit. Valuable advice. After all, the monsoons are here. We have to go with them maybe another month, and who knows how much more. And I'm sure this will help our seniors to take care of their health. So thanks once again.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So now, Sheldon. Is Sheldon around?
Yes, very much, very much.
Okay, do we have a little of the open mic?
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
So before we actually go to the open mic, no, there's no announcements, but I'm going to take the advantage and actually tell you all, you started off something very fitting, Burley, when you started the session today. And I'm sure all of you all are eager to go with all your stories. So what we'll do is, anybody who cannot share today, we'll go up till 7:30 if it's okay for everybody. If anybody still does not get a chance to share, we will share next week. We can continue next week as well. Okay. But having said that, yeah. So having said that, I'd like to take the opportunity. Berlinda said something that what us grandparents are we will leave a legacy behind, for our grandchildren. And that's so fitting right now with regard to Memory Cafe, because when my grandmother was living with us, it was in 1992 that in Mumbai we had the riots, and at that time everybody was given a week holiday. And during that time there was a lady who stayed on the ground floor, and she said that we will pray the rosary every day, so everybody who would like to join. And Mumbai, there is one building sticking to the other building, so just within a span of like 100 steps you will have some 10 buildings and so many people, so it was crowded in a house. And we had for that week completely, we had rosaries, praying for peace. And just as that 1 week lifted, all the adults and all the children vanished, and who were left were only the seniors, and they would come continuously, and they asked permission from this lady, and the lady said, yeah, you can pray every day. So every day they would go and have rosary from 6 to 6:40 like that, Now it started off just like that, and after a few days they said, let's talk. After 6:40, let's talk. So one day they would talk. It went on for 1-2 months talking. Then they said, let's play housey on Monday and Thursday. Okay, this is a true story. This is my actual grandmother, and they were around 15 seniors. And Monday and Thursday they were playing housey. Then they said Tuesday we'll exchange recipes. Now none of them actually cooked because I'm sure they were above 80 at that time, but still I don't know what they were exchanging recipes. Then they said on Saturday we will have a sing-song session. Even if nobody knows how to play, we will sing. And that actually went on for around 7-8 years of continuous fellowship. So much so that when my uncle, my grandmother's son, came back from the ship after 8 months, she told him, "Why you're coming at 6 o'clock? You wait now at home. I'm going for my rosary, and when I come back, then after the rosary, and then only I will meet you." You know, and he was so taken aback of how important that rosary was for her. You know, and it wasn't just the rosary; it was the fellowship, it was the camaraderie. It was like this, where everybody just told stories and something, and that knowing and looking at that, and you know, at 92, my grandmother actually had a fall on the way. She had to cross the road to actually go for the rosary. She had a fall over there on the road, you know. She and the other lady who used to go together both pulled each other down and they had a fall on the road. Now, that effectively stopped her from going for the rosary, but it did not stop her spirit. She used to look from our window every day and see all who's attending the rosary and then give those people who did not attend the rosary a call to say, "Why you didn't come for the rosary?" You know? So what I noticed, what I learned from it is how important this fellowship is, how important it was for her to be active, to go down. We stayed on the second floor. She would go at 92, she would climb down, she would climb up. She would take half an hour to do it, but she would do it because it was so important. And that's why it has instilled in me that something like Memory Cafe is so important, because as we grow older, we have to share these memories, and I have got memories of her enjoying it, you know. So when we started Memory Cafe, I always wanted to have a place where people would come and enjoy. And I thank you all for actually being part of it, and I hope that you'll continue to enjoy Memory Cafe, you know. Um, Having said that, I'm opening up the mic now for everybody to share their stories of their grandparents and your grandchildren as well. You know, it comes with a full package, right? You know, grandparents and grandchildren, because I'm sure these stories are going to make us remember, make us laugh. And these are the memories that you laughing loud right now in your house, your grandchildren are going to come and say, "Nana, why were you laughing?" Or, "Papa, why were you laughing?" You know, so loudly, you know, and that's going to be etched in their memory, you know. And the more active we are, that's what we are going to actually show our grandchildren how they should be, you know. So cheers everybody. I'm really excited and all ears open for the next 20 minutes to hear your stories. Anybody who would like to share first can raise your hand. Anybody?
Yeah.
Like to raise their hand and share a story?
Okay, Sheldon, can I go first?
Yeah, please. Maridel, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Maridel.
Okay, this is a story about my grandson. He was just about 6 years old, and he used to spend a lot of time with us, being the eldest grandchild and all, spend a lot of time with us. And here we have the Loyola Ex-Students Association, where my husband has been an active member for the last 25 years. So every year for their anniversary celebrations, we make it a point to go. And this grandson of mine was at that age when, you know, they go on asking why. And many times I would answer all his questions patiently, and at the end I would tell him, "See, Daniel, you're still small. As you grow, you'll understand things more and more. And then we can give you more and more answers. I can answer more questions." So there I was, taking him up to the second floor where the function was being held. And I told him, I said, "You know, Daniel, this is the school where Nana was teaching." So there was no response from him. "And Grandpa studied in this school." So he looked up and he says, Oh, so you married your student? I said, no, Baba. Grandpa finished studying long before I started teaching.
Oh, that's a good one.
So that means he's older than you? I said, yes, he's older than me. So that means he knows more than you? Because I said, yes, he knows more than me. But you know, so many times I ask him questions, and why does he tell me, go and ask Nana?
So smart.
This is I've narrated this to so many people, but I still find it so amusing. I think it's something I'll never forget. So now it's over to somebody else, either your grandchildren or your grandparents. Come on.
Cheers, Marijal. That was hilarious.
Good. Yeah, nice one. Very hilarious.
Anybody else?
Ursula has the hands up, I think.
Ursula? Yeah, Ursula.
Okay.
Yes, Ursula, go ahead. Ursula, you have to unmute. Unmute yourself.
Unmute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
This is about my granddaughter. She was playing hide and seek. And as usual, she was a very mischievous child. She would go in places where she thinks that nobody will see her. So as usual, we had cupboards, and on top of the cupboard, we had some boxes kept, and some things were on top of the cupboard. This child, she climbed up on the window, and from the window, she got into the box. I don't know how she got into the box, and she remained there. And we are searching and searching. My grandson was going on crying and saying, I don't know where baby Kim is gone. I don't know where baby Kim is gone. They're not being seen in the house. I didn't hear the door banging. She hasn't gone out. She's fallen out of the window. I said, no, because we've got grills. Poor fellow, he was very fond of her. So he went on crying. And then we were searching and searching, and we couldn't find her. So I took the stick and I started hitting here, hitting there, poking underneath the cupboards and the beds and everything, trying to say that if she gets a poke, she'll scream. But this child wouldn't even say a word. I even hit that box and all, nothing. Suddenly I saw it move a little. And I said, there, she must be in the box. And I said, now how to get her out? I was so scared because we had to tilt the box. She would fall over us. It was like that. So my grandson got up and he said, I will help. And he went up and he pulled. They both helped one another and they came down by the grills. It was such a scary thing, I tell you. I wanted to give her a good spanking, but we were just laughing. How did she get into that box? And there were things in the box, but she fitted in. She was quite a so she was really a naughty child. The other grandson, the one that is in US, he is another one just like her, mischievous. He used to take his tiffin every day to school and never have it. Somehow or the other, he would never have it. So anyway, he used to come quietly, throw it out in the compound and the back, and get into the house and show his tiffin is empty, this, that, and all that. And in those days, there was thick snow. So that food remained there and it got frozen completely. When the snow all melted after about 2 months or 3 months, there was a stench in the background and they were wondering from where that stench was coming. They went go to see, there was lots of food piled up. It was all his tiffin being thrown out. See how naughty this is. but you would spank me, so I used to throw it out. But tell us that you don't want, so we can eat it at least. But this is how these children are. They don't want to not get a spanking. So they do all this mischief. These are my two. Of course, there are quite a number, but I would like others to hear other people telling their stories too. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks, Ursula.
Welcome.
What lovely memories. I'm sure you were not laughing when it actually happened, when you could not find the child. At that
Yeah,
moment, it must have been tense for everybody. Yeah.
At that time, you want to spank them.
Anybody else?
Okay, I'll go next.
Who is Jennifer?
Hi there, everybody.
Yeah, Jennifer, go ahead.
Okay. All right. I don't think you'll be able to see this too clearly, but that's our little granddaughter, all of 6, and at an age where actually this picture has her at a stall which she called Green Thumb in school, where she was propagating, your back garden kind of. And so she's got into this full entrepreneur mode. And when we visited her, they have a home that has several levels. So she had set it up like a hotel. And as we went in, there was a big welcome, Nana and Papa, and then the way to our bedroom. And everything was labeled, front office, front desk. She had set it up like one of the hotels she'd been to. And we were going to, we landed up in Virginia, and we were going to take off for Toronto the next day. And they were going to follow after 2 days for our niece's wedding. So the next morning, when it was time for us to leave, and they were leaving the next day, we said, wow, her name is Alexandra. So we said, wow, Alex, we had a lovely stay in your hotel. And we'll be leaving now, but we'll come back again when we return. So here are the keys to our rooms. And she thought for a while. She was not happy that we were going. At the same time, her business sense kicked in, and she whispered to her dad, and she said, Dad, don't Nana and Papa have to pay for that first night? So then her dad had to explain, and of course, she's full of fun. She taught her Papa how to play hopscotch. And so those are the little memories. We shared her Easter bunny hunt with her during April. And so, yeah, we have only one grandchild, but she brings us a lot of joy. So that's how smart they get. And they're there to outsmart you and create wonderful memories. So that's a short story.
Excellent, excellent. Anybody else would like to share?
Lalita has so many grandchildren. She's been recently out. Lalita,
any stories for us? Grandchildren or grandparents?
Both. You can tell.
We can also have we can also share a story of how we ourselves have become fools with regard to the grandchildren. Grandchildren made a fool of ourselves as grandparents. 1 minute. Susan is raising her hand. Susan. I'm not able to see you. Okay, yeah, Susan. Yeah, okay.
Lalita too, I think.
Yes. Yeah, Susan, go ahead. Unmute.
I'm going to speak about my grandparents.
Yeah.
And what grandparents meant to me. So my dad's mother used to chew pan, and in the afternoons she would sit and she had something which it used to make slivers of the betel nut.
Yeah.
It was a betel nut sliver. I think she used to call it katri. And when she used to chew her pan, she had a red tongue. And invariably, mummy was fast asleep. So I used to be with my grandma, and small that I was, she used to eat the pan and I used to ask her to show me her tongue, and she'd stick her red tongue out. And she had a little snuff box. So one day, without her knowing, I used to see her put her take a pinch and put it in her nostril. So I, without telling anybody, went and put that little thing in my nostril. And I sneezed so much. My mother woke up, and I got such a walloping from my mother because when she asked me what is it, I showed her Shamai's snuff which I put in my nose. And my poor Shama, she didn't know what to do. She held me and she just stopped mum from giving me a wallop. And that's my Shamai, that's dad's mum. My mum's mum stood by me, and how? Because she had light eyes, very light eyes, and I got blessed with light eyes. And she married a very dark-skinned man, and I married a very dark-skinned man. And I remember her telling my mum and dad in Konkani, where was your papa, an American white-skinned person, that you're stopping Susan from marrying this man? And I was like, wow, what's standing by me? And so cutely, she used to call her husband, my grandpa, Moglia. And I couldn't understand what Moglia was because we never spoke Konkani then. And I remember I used to call my husband Lover. And Mummy noticed, and she said, Granny used to call Papa Moglia, and you're calling Albert Lover. Same you all are both. And I can't tell you how good that feeling felt, so much of, without even knowing, so much of my grandma lives through me. And Papa used to sing in theatral. And this song, Kali ze boom bang a bang boom bang a bang boom bang zata, I learned when I was really small because Papa used to practice it with his children and with all the plays. And even to date, I think if I have a musical ability in me, it's my grandparents that gave it to my mum, and my mum, I got it from them. And when grandparents sing, you just, as a child, I remember just learning things by heart without even knowing anything. But often when I hear Kali's boom bang zata, my mind goes straight to my grandparents, and it just fills my being with so much joy. Serotonin rush. And I think today, if there's work that I do with the elderly, it's literally because of how magnanimous they were as grandparents and how much they reached out and got so much community into everything that they did, which sometimes I find difficult to see in our generation. I can say it, and I can see the love that they shared so much with their pals and the hanging around and, the chana after the rosaries. And it's just, it's that very typical Goan culture that they kept alive, where we, born up in Bombay, got glimpses of only in our summer holidays when we used to, come and spend time with them. And yes, that is what grandpas and grandmas installed and instilled in me as a grandchild. Thank you. That's it.
Thanks, Susan, for that lovely sharing.
Yeah.
Anybody else has got a story to tell? I think we can just do one more. And we'll have to keep the remaining for next time. Anybody else?
You want me to tell you one more?
Yes, Ursula, you can go ahead. Don't worry.
This same child of mine, my little kid, she was playing with her toys, and all of a sudden, we heard her struggling. We didn't know what had happened actually. I was in the kitchen, and as usual, my son is always after her because he was very protective. So he came running to me and he says, Mummy, come soon. And my mother was living with me while they were small. So I had no time coming because I was in the kitchen. So, Granny, you come, no, you come. So my mother went. And only to see this child, she had her neck stuck in a stool. How the hell her neck went, what she was doing, I don't know. But the stool was upside down. She was in the stool, and she was trying the other way, I think, and trying to struggle. And this poor child, my little son is trying to pull her out. He ran, he came inside screaming, telling us that baby Kim is stuck, baby Kim. Where is she stuck, Kevin? She finally, we came, and my mother and I, we really struggled to remove her because I don't know how she used to get into trouble like this, but things that used to really frighten us. She had another way of picking things. I have a very big, long dining table. So we used to keep our things in one corner because this child used to climb on the chair and pick up things. What she did was she climbed on the chair, and with the help of this part of her hand, she would move right to that corner, pick up what she wanted, and come moving down and take what she wanted when nobody's around. She used to do this a lot of times, and oh my, she was full of mischief. But thinking of all this, I really sit and sometimes smile to myself. I really miss her. Now she's grown, she's become a mother, but still I think she still has her naughty ways in her. And her daughter is similar to her. So it continues, I think, from generation to generation.
Lovely, Ursula. Lovely story. Lovely, my God. I think next time we should get her on Memory Cafe.
Both mother and daughter are the same. And they laugh first before they tell you the story. And I often tell her, first tell us the story and then you start laughing. But no, they laugh first and then the story comes out.
So we'll end today's session. And, I just want to share one more story about my grandmother as we end today's session. So when my grandmother was like around 93, she was always, right from when I remember, 60s, 70s or whatever, 70s, she would be the earliest to get up in the house. She would, in fact, for our exams and all that, we would tell her, Nana, wake us up at 5 o'clock. We didn't never put alarms, and she would wake us up at 5 o'clock. I'm guessing 4 o'clock also she would wake us up at 4 o'clock. I don't know how, but she would just get up. And as she got older, she could not read time, but she would still get up early, and she would not know whether it is 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, even if it was 2 o'clock in the morning. And she would get up in the middle of the night. She would cross all of us, because Bombay, you're like sleeping on the floor and this and that, and she's sleeping on the sofa and all. She would cross all of us, go into one of the balconies. We converted a balcony into a computer room, which had a phone. And she would call people up, she would call her daughter up. She would call her other daughter up. She would call her son's family up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. And ask them, Kite go kobor, asking for news, so early in the morning. And they used to not mind. I don't know how they used to not mind. And sometimes my sister and myself, just lying down over there also would get disturbed, because she would be asking them and talking to them or whatever. But they never mind. In fact, I don't know, Ursula, you might remember, there was a very famous priest in Bombay called Father Salu, Salvador,
Yes.
Father Salu. My granny was very attached to him, and she used to only go for confession. He was in Mahim for a very long time, and she used to go only to confession for him and all that. She used to wake up at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock and call him as well, to talk to him because she did not know the time. And poor fellow used to answer and talk to her at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and we used to tell Father, Father, please do not. And that was no landline. That was like calling him on his phone in his room, that kind of a thing, And but she would still call him up and personal number, and she would talk to him, and he would entertain her with the call. I don't know how. What patience. So, but that also showed how much of love she had for everybody, and how much of her love everybody had for her to actually answer her call at 2 o'clock in the morning. I talked to her at 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, having said that, we just I shared this story because love is very important, and fellowship between us is very important. Thank you everybody for joining in. I'm so happy that we had this session. Hope to see you all next Monday for another lovely session. Might be filled with stories, might be filled with something else. Who knows where Memory Cafe is going to take us? But I know one thing, that bonds of friendship, bonds of love, bonds of togetherness, closeness only developed by sharing and experiencing things together. So cheers everybody, have a great week together. Ursula, we really hope that when you have your your granddaughter over, you just pop in and say, bring her close to you and say, this is the one I was talking about.
She herself told me when I asked her, I said, tell me some naughty stories about yourself. And she reminded me of this. And I said, oh, yes, I remember. She herself started laughing first and then telling me all this madness that she did. But I really had a tough time with her. My grandson at least her brother used to look after her. And he was only just 2 years older to her. But baby Kim was all in all to him. He was.
But something, that's what I used to say also. When I was put in a Navy college, and the tougher the rules are to break, the more fun you have in breaking them. And jumping over the wall. If it was a normal college, there would be no jumping over the wall, running, buying 2 rupees chikki and coming back. And you think now, what rubbish for that 2 rupees chikki? I jumped at 10 o'clock in the night over the wall.
Fun of it. The joy is not doing it, not of the chicken.
So I think now, what all you had trouble going through with her, the stories are even funnier now, after it's over. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. Have a great week ahead. All the very best.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, Sheldon, I think now we have to go to stories during our college days. I think those will be fun. Sharing stories.
That's a new lead. Yes, let's do that. Yeah.
And sharing stories about our children when they were young.
Oh, yeah. That I've got a couple right now also.
Yes, grandparents. I think we can keep adding to it. I think many will have some more if we have to have it again.
We
can all add to it. Yeah.
Very true. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks
have a great
so
week.
much.
Bye.
Yes.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Our community song.
Oh, yes, community song. Sorry.
Get to our community song, Mary.
Yeah. Can you hear it?
Yes. Roll over the sea.
Go and do your part to build
community. It's you. It's you. There's community. It's you. It's you. It's you builds community. It's you builds community.
2, 3. Roll over the ocean, roll over the sea. Go and do your part to build community. Roll over the ocean, roll over the sea. Go and do your part,
To build
build
community.
community. It's
It's
we,
we,
it's
it's we,
we, it's
it's
we
we
who
who
builds
build community.
community. It's
It's
we,
we,
it's
it's
we,
we, it's
it's
we
we,
who build community.
community.
It's we, it's we, it's
It's
we
we
who
who
build
builds
community.
community. It's
It's we
we
who
who builds
build
community.
community.
2, 3, 4. Roll
Roll
over
over the
the
ocean,
ocean, roll
roll
over
over the sea.
sea.
Go
Go and do
do your
your
part
part to
to
build
build
community.
community.
Roll
Roll
over the
over the ocean,
ocean, roll
roll
over
over
the
the
sea.
sea. Go
Go
and
and
do
do
your
your
part
part to build
to build
community.
community.
It's
It's
love,
love,
it's
it's
love,
love, it's love
love
that
that builds
builds community.
community.
It's
Love,
love,
it's
it's love,
love, it's
it's love
love
that
that builds
builds community.
community. It's
It's
love,
love,
it's
it's
love,
love,
it's
it's love
love that
that builds
builds community.
community.
It's
It's
love
love
that
that
builds
builds
community.
community.
2, 3, 4. Roll
Roll
over
over
the
the
ocean, roll
ocean,
over the sea.
go
Go and
and
do
do
your part to build community.
community.
Roll
Roll
over
over
the
the ocean,
ocean, roll
roll
over
over
the
the
sea.
sea. Go
Go and
and do
do
your
your
part
part to
to
build
build community.
community. Thank you, everyone. Have a
Thanks
great
so
week
much.
ahead.
Everybody,
Bye.
Bye. Take care. See
bye.
you. Isabel, I hope
Bye.
you had lots of laughs for your birthday.
Well, enjoy.
Yeah. I hope you had a lot of laughs for your birthday.
Yeah, it was a great. You all made it a great day. Yeah. Oh,
This was
this
the
is
best
the
we could do
best.
for you, Isabel.
I
Oh, look at that little cutie.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, darling, why so sweet?
my
Are you
God
also
bless,
doing? Yes.
God bless.
God bless, God
See,
bless.
God bless him. Yeah.
Yes,
Did our community song put him to sleep, Sheldon?
Too sweet, too sweet.
Sheldon, did the
Aiden.
community song put him to sleep? So now you know
I want to wake him up now.
it's a good
because-
lullaby.
No,
Use
I
it
want
as
to
a
wake him up,
lullaby.
otherwise he'll be awake the whole
Pearly,
night.
the speed at which we sang it today, it was like a lullaby.
I think so.
I agree with you.
So now I think all get set with your keyboards and learn the community song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
What we need is the guitar for the beat, actually.
Okay,
Correct,
so
correct.
get the guitars also out. So now we can have the sing along with it. No?
Very true,
Okay.
very true. Bye, everyone. See you.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
joining.